All right. So we are the Texas Design Journal. We're going to be going into who we are, what we do, and the overall application process. But before we kick this off, here's a little bit of who we are. I'm Neil. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Texas Design Journal and an arts and entertainment technologies major.
Hi, I'm Sean. I am a mechanical engineering major and I'm the managing editor.
Hey, my name's Ranjan. I'm a senior MIS major, and I am the finance director for TDJ.
Hi, I'm Parth Gagwe. I'm a business major and also the creative director for TDJ.
So thank you for coming out to our info session. So this is what we will be covering. So first is what we do, an overview of TDJ. Second, what is research? So all the article requirements that you need to be doing. 3, media publications, which would be our website, and then the Texas ScholwarWorks and how our volume gets published. And then lastly, how to apply and join our org.
So basically, we provide a platform for students to discuss their interests and experience in the field of design. Since design is such a broad field, anyone regardless of their major can contribute to the journal with their ideas and proposals.
So what are we looking for in an article? Basically, what we want is not information that you can simply find by doing like a Google search, right? What new ideas and thoughts does your article bring to the table? New ideas doesn't have to necessarily mean in-depth research here. It can also mean your experience with using like a design-related technique or methodology. And if this is the case, then you should make that the focus of your paper, not the technique or methodology itself. For example, if you're to do an article about user personas, you should talk about how you use user personas and not what user personas are. Again, it's your approach that makes your research new, and that's not something that you should be able to find on the internet. So here are the article requirements for our members. So staff writers, so that is our members, are required to submit 1 article for the school year. So that is 1 article per 2 semesters. These articles should be at minimum 800 words with citations for your sources and your images, etc. If you haven't written in a while, 800 words might sound like a lot, but honestly, once you get going, it really isn't. So these articles will go through 2 rounds of editing. So our editing team will do 2 passes. So we'll take a first pass looking at the article, and then we'll send it back to you to make any corrections. We'll take a second look at it, do the same thing. And then once you take a look at it for the final time, we'll have it published on our website as well as on our volumed edition.
So before they're published, during the second semester, the creative team and I will work with you to format your essay and find the best design fit for your particular article. So at the end of the school year, we will compile all the articles into our Volume 2 edition, which will be published on the Texas ScholwarWorks.
So Parth just mentioned the Texas ScholwarWorks. So I'll be briefly going into what that is. So the Texas ScholwarWorks is UT's repository for keeping all of its scholarly journals and publications for safekeep. In this case, once we finish the volumed edition at the end of the long session or academic year, we'll be submitting it to the Texas ScholwarWorks. They will upload it to their page like Parth had mentioned, and it will be stored there permanently. So what are we looking for? The first one is design aptitude. Are you aware of the importance of design and its broad nature, not just visual or graphic design, but its implementation in engineering regarding design engineering or product design or additional fields of design. So really, are you aware of its broad application? Are you intellectually curious? What intrigues you? What gets you out of bed and want to go research a particular topic, which then leads us to our third one. Are you an analytical thinker? How do you think and approach problems, and how will you go about writing about them?
So as part of TGJ, we provide workshops where you can learn more about design from our fellow designers as part of the design community. We'll provide writing critique. So as part of our editing process, we'll help you refine and edit your essays to be make them as polished as they can be. And we also do portfolio reviews. So we have some members who have worked at some pretty well-established design-related companies who can help you review your portfolio and give some tips if you're looking for opportunities like that. We want TDJ to be a community for you to share ideas about design. So we welcome discussion about the work that you've done in other places and orgs. So we want this to be like a really open place.
Next, we'll talk about the application process. So the application opened up on August 31st, and they will close on September 12th at midnight. And after we get your applications, we'll transition into interviews from the September 13th to the 15th. And once we get to interview everyone, we will release our decisions on September 16th.
All right, so next steps. To the left is the QR code to our application, and to the right is the QR code to our website if you want to follow us on additional social media, which is then all here. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out via email or DM us on Instagram, Facebook. We'd love to talk to y'all, get to know you. And again, thank y'all for tuning in, and we hope to get to know y'all soon and read all your applications.